Peace, everyone. Today is November the 6th, 2023. My name is Jasmine, and this is Jasmine's Journal. Today, I have a very, very, very special guest. Um, Monique is here with us. Just real quick, I think I met you, Monique. What's it been a year?
I I think so. Yeah, that sounds like short. I feel like I've been knowing you forever.
Forever, right? So Monique is also in our accelerator family, and I met her there. Monique, tell everybody how old you are.
I am 22, but I will be 23 in like 12 days. So, yep.
This young lady is so evolved for her age. And I tell you, she's so hard on herself, but I always have to remind her of where I was when I was her age. But she takes her work, her spiritual work, her passion, her purpose, she takes it very seriously. And that's what I love about her. So let's get started. Also, stay tuned for bonus reads because we are going to do the bonus reads after the episode. So, Mo, give me
Yeah.
5 fun facts about yourself. 5.
Um, I really enjoy hanging out with different like cultures, ethnicities. Like I like to be with all different types of people and really just be able to experience love. Like whether we like out in nature for hiking and stuff. I don't know. I just like the diversity of having people around me. Um, so that's one thing. Two, I do like hiking and camping. I think that's a fun fact. Three, um, I can be a brat. I think that's a fun fact. I don't know why, because brats come in like different degrees, but like I'm like a special kind of brat. I don't know. I'm an addictive brat. That's what I am. Yeah. But okay, what was that? Three or four? Three.
That was 3.
Okay, so four. I love to write poetry. Check out my poetry book, Born to Love, on Amazon. Um, yeah, I like to write. I love art. So I'm put that in the same category. I love art and stuff. I love creativity. I love seeing people do what they love to do, whether it's painting or sport, singing, whatever. Um, and five, like spirituality is my life. I don't live any day, every day is spiritual. Every hour, every second is me being authentic and just expressing myself spiritually. So that's five.
There we go. So you said that everything around you is spiritual, right?
hmm
To be so young, my question for you is what started you on your path?
Um, when I was younger, I lost my sister. We were like 2 years apart or something. So like I had these memories that it was a kid around me, but I couldn't really remember because I was young. I'm like, I don't know if that was a real baby, if that was a dream or whatever. But as I got older, I ended up finding out that I really did have a sister and that she passed away and like those type of things. And one day I was just going through her old baby clothes and stuff. And I looked up at the doorway and there was a spirit standing there and there was a girl standing there. And I'm like, oh my God, I freaked out. Like, it was like a movie. Like, I jumped up across on the bed. I'm like, oh my God, what the heck? And I like put my head down and I like looked to the side and she was standing on the side of me. I was like, oh no. Like, I just kind of put my head down. And I was just like, what? But the feeling, the sight, everything was just so real. You can never debunk things like that. Like, that's something you can't even be a skeptic about. I'm not crazy. I'm not like, that's real. And after that, I would talk to my grandma and stuff. And like my family has dabbled in magic on both sides. So I kind of grew up like that. We always had paranormal things going on around the house. And it was just something second nature for me. So I feel like I had a different upbringing. Um, that let me be open.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So, if you had to pick what your spiritual gifts are, what would you say they are?
As far as like the clairs, or
Whatever you declares or what you do.
I'm not really good with the clairs. I don't really know them. Like, I don't know which ones go to which, but I do have like a sense of just knowing. I've always had that. Um,
That's clear cognizance.
yeah, I got that for sure. They're like, "Are you a master or not?" Like, but no, yeah, I've always had the just a sense of knowing, and I feel like that just encapsulates everything to me, because like if I hear something and I know that was like your grandma's voice, then like I know still, you know. So I get them in different ways. Some readings I'll taste, some readings I'll smell, some readings I'll hear, but overall I know what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling, what I'm hearing. So
Mhm.
clear cognizant for sure.
What are some of your daily spiritual practices?
Burning my Palo Santo. Oh my gosh, y'all! I'm like a crackhead with it. Like, if my job run out of Palo Santo, I'm having a heart attack. Like, baby, I cannot. I be up there buying like 6 sticks just to make sure I have some. I'm a smoke person. I like to see smoke. I feel like it's just me. Like, if my spirit, if I could pull it out of my body and have it into like a presence, it would be smoke, just filling my room, filling my energy. I like that warmth feeling. Um, so yeah, I gotta burn my Palo Santo. I gotta call myself beautiful. That's something I just added in. But I was really telling myself, like, if I want somebody to wake up next to me, how would I want them to wake up next to me? Like, I gotta get that stuff to myself. I'm like, every day, my man better
Yeah.
call me beautiful. If I can call myself beautiful every day, you better come in with that same energy. Like, so I look at myself in the mirror, I call myself beautiful. I wake up and the first thing my mind says is like, good morning, beautiful. So, gotta do that. Gotta have me some tea. 9 times out of 10, I got me some tea with some herbs in it. I've been in my feminine energy as far as healing my womb, my body, my environment, people around me. That's been helping. So yeah, I gotta have me some teas, and I'll leave it at that. That's usually what I do.
Every day.
Mhm. Maybe a stretch or something.
So I believe that when we choose to come here to incarnate in this existence, we all have like an area of our life that we challenge more, that's more challenging, more
Mhm.
so than others. What would you say that area is for you?
Mm. Hmm.
What is something in your life that you struggle with?
I struggle with acceptance sometimes. I really do. That's the result of being a brat. Like, I just feel like, why can't certain stuff just go my way? Um, but having to accept things that may not be what I want, but I know it's probably like what I need. And like submitting to that energy, because I know I'm going to get what I want in the long run, and it's going to be far greater than what I like want it now. So acceptance is a big thing. Accepting I have to get up and work for this country. Oh my God. We ain't even, I could be on here like a grandparent talking about Donald Trump, baby, about that, because I can't stand getting up and going to work for real. But I'm grateful. So yeah, I
Yeah,
struggle with acceptance
that's a lot of us. We don't want to get up and go to work every day,
every
you know.
day.
But some of us have to, and some of us don't. They find a way. I'm one that I have to for now.
Yeah, for now. It's
For
okay
now.
for now.
So you have a business. You offer some services, don't you?
So do.
Tell me about some of your services.
Okay, so I do tarot readings. But I always say like tarot slash intuitive, because majority of the time I'm just shuffling my cards. I don't even pull them. Um, but I do offer both, channel
Mhm.
messages and stuff. I do some mediumship on the side, but it's usually already with the reading I'm doing. If I feel a strong energy, I don't offer those to the public yet. I'm still mastering that gift. Um, But yeah, if you wanna, let me practice on you, come talk to me. And then I have some new things coming. I'm expanding my brand, High Siddity Hippies, and I'm going to be selling smoke herbs and spiritual bath blends, things like that. It's going to be a whole thing. So stay tuned, y'all. I
Okay.
should.
Okay. Question, because one of the things that I feel like I struggle with, especially with your age, at your age, was relationships. How do you balance?
Don't do it, y'all. No, I'm just playing.
How do you balance? How do you balance? How do you deal with relationships and heartbreak at such a young age?
First, you're going to
Have
need you.
Have you experienced that? Is the question.
Yes, I have experienced it. And I was the type of person that just like used to take hits. Like, if I sit down and think about all the stuff I've been through, I'll be like, dang, I don't wear my pain on my shoulder. Like, I can't stand people that just be like, I've been through this and my cousin got shot out. Like, I don't walk around like that. Like, I don't know, that's just too much for me. So sometimes I tend to forget things that happen to me. And I feel like it should be that way because it shouldn't have to be your now. You don't have to walk around with everything that happens to you. You don't remember like a lot of things as a kid. It's for a reason. You will be overwhelmed. You won't focus.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I've been through those things, and when I was younger I just kind of took it to the chin. I didn't really care, but when I got older I was wiser, so I loved harder, and everything about me expanded, and it is expanding. So
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to fit into certain places that I was too big for, you know
That
and
I like that.
yeah, I learned the hard way, baby, because I was like, nah, I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off, put the wheels back on, get a new car. Like, what? We gonna ride it out, baby. We gonna get a horse if we got to. I'm here. I'm here for it. Nah. So, as far as the balance goes, just really making as much time for yourself as you can. That's important because I mean, you got to show up in the world. You got to show up. You got to be with you 24/7. So if this not together, it's a domino effect of everything else. So you got to take it back to the source.
What event caused the pivotal change in your thinking or how you approach relationships?
The pain, the painful memories. I want to enjoy my life experience. So when I look back, whether it was yesterday or not, I want to be happy about how that day went. I want to be happy about how I emotionally felt. And I want to be content with that. If the day before I was just crying over the meal I was cooking, I don't want to live like that. I'm not gonna keep having those same memories. I'm not gonna keep creating that. So I got to a point where I wanted to start changing something else. So when I looked back, I was starting to feel happy about how the day went and like about my mood and stuff. So the pain really, I couldn't take it no more. That's usually when we change, when we tired of our own stuff. So I was tired.
If you had advice for girls your age that are in relationships where they're not very happy and they're trying to navigate through them and what to do, what would you advise them to do?
Mm, it's the same thing. Like, really make time for yourself, even in that relationship. Like, if you don't know who you are, if you don't have a sense of self, if I didn't have a sense of self, I don't know who the heck I would be right now. Like, that's really what got me through. I knew it was like when I came into this world, I was still holding spirit's hand. Like, something was just there for me, and I was blessed to just have that knowing. Like,
Mhm.
baby,
But
I'm
everyone don't have that luxury.
yeah.
So
So, like, how do
any
they get that?
people on how to get there?
Yeah, I think just implementing things that are gonna like you can like look these things up, like certain things to make you feel better, like affirmations and stuff, journaling, like those
Mhm.
type of things is how I connected with myself. Painting, just letting myself be me, because then I was able to learn me when I just let me be. Like, if you just watch a child, the child's gonna do them. So just watch yourself, see what you naturally want to do. Do you feel like cooking? Do you feel like reading? Do you feel like painting? And do that. And then when you paint for 2 hours, you be like, I'm tired of this. Like, I know I ain't no painter. I mean, like, you know, like, I don't know, just accept yourself.
You said,
and also I wanted to say that
to learn me when I got the opportunity to learn me when I just let me be.
yeah, for real. That's how you learn everybody. Just let them be. Sometimes you can learn from the outside in. I know I'm saying like go in, go in, go in. But sometimes if you just lost in the outside, look at it. Just start observing it and see how it makes you feel.
Mm-hmm.
For real. I really do struggle also with imposter syndrome. I think that's what it's called. But I'm about to be on top of it, so I ain't struggling with it too long.
I know that's right.
I just struggle with how I come across in the world. Like if I'm beautiful or if I'm talking too long or if I'm being clear in my message, like those type of things I'm really like detached from. I'm literally channeling all day. So it just be hard for me to understand certain things.
Yeah. You know, it's funny that you said that because as a medium, that's something that I often struggle with. So grounding for me is very important.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I love to be out in nature, or I'm always doing grounding exercises because a lot of times I don't even be here. You know, I can sit here and have a whole conversation with you, and the conversation be channeled. And the crazy thing is, it's so normal to me. I didn't realize I was doing it until I was dating a guy,
Mm-hmm.
and this happened to be a guy that paid attention. And he was like, "Just where we going?" I said, "What you mean?" He said, "Like if you're talking to me," he said, "the conversation be deep. You be telling me the truth." He said, "But in your eyes, you be gone."
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "And then you'll just come back." And he said, "There are times where you'll have a conversation with me and you'll just take off mid conversation and stop. And then you'll come back and forget that we was just having a conversation." And I had to realize, like, I'm a medium, and and my comfort is kind of hovering in between, and I'm naturally a channeler. So what I had to learn how to do was, number one, beef up my security, because you don't want to be so open to where anybody can slide on in.
Yeah.
So I call it beefing up my armor, beefing up my security. But I also had to learn to ground daily so that I can be more present during, personal conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So I completely understand when you say sometimes you just be channeling all day, especially if you're natural at it. And from what you're telling me, you started seeing spirits when you were a little kid. So, and then your family did magic. So it's probably normal to kind of like
drift.
We mediums, we spend, and people don't understand, like, in our sleep all day, every day, even when we don't think we're mediuming. So we're always hovering in between. Always, like, even right now, while me and you are having a conversation right here, we're probably having a conversation up here because this today was not scripted. It wasn't. So it's like, so
I think I relate.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Sometimes you just leave the building.
That's when you notice too, because people would be like, how you know that? And I'll be like, what did I say? I don't even know what I was just talking about, because I was just talking. Like, I literally just felt, and I just was saying what. I'm like, you could put a black dress on. I bought a black dress. Oh, well, you gonna look good. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just me. Like you said, it's so natural. I don't know nothing else.
So, what are some exercises that you do to kind of strengthen, like, your mediumship and the gifts that you have? Are there exercises that you do every day?
I wouldn't say I do anything every day, but I'll do certain things very frequently, like meditating. I am beefing up my meditations again. When I first got into like my awakening, I meditated for a long time and they were very, very deep. But it's like as I got older and deeper into my spiritual abilities, I just drifted away from my meditations, got shorter. And I'm to a point again where it's time for me to beef them up. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing more meditations. And I'm telling you, when you dive into your spirituality and you start meditating again, baby, they waiting for you. Like it just your meditations are way more active, so you can really like see your growth and stuff too. Um, so yeah, meditation is a good one. I like to do like psychic exercises and games, like have somebody choose a number between like 1 and 10, and I try to guess it, or like remote viewing and stuff like that. I really think that stuff is really interesting, and just we are like superhumans. Like everybody can tap in, and it would just be so crazy around here. But yeah, those are the type of things I like to do to tap in a little bit more, strengthen my abilities.
One thing I learned about meditation is that it's not how long you do it, it's about how efficient it is when you do it.
Mhm.
I've had some of the deepest 5-10 minute meditations
Yeah.
versus laying for 30 minutes in an hour. And that was
Mhm.
my biggest lesson. So I realized, because I kept saying I'm not meditating enough, I'm not meditating enough, I'm not
Mhm.
meditating enough. But I realized like I meditate a lot. Like when I be driving on the highway, that is meditative. Some of the most profound things have come to me in the
Yeah.
car unintentionally while I'm driving because I be
Mhm.
zoned. Or
Yep.
when I go on my walks every day, because I usually walk 6 to 8 miles a day,
Mm.
and things come to me. Or in the morning, I find the best time for my mind to be quiet, and usually it's when
Mhm.
I first wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
When I wake up in the morning, my alarm goes off at 5:30. I just lay there till 5:45.
Mm.
My intention is just to clear my mind for the day, but it's so meditative.
Yeah.
I get visions. I
Mhm.
get all kinds of stuff, and it be 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have those times where I be out for about an hour or 30 minutes. It just depends on what you need.
Yeah.
So
That's true, y'all. Listen to jazz. I'm telling y'all, like
definitely beefing up, meditate, meditate, meditate. I'm trying to tell y'all,
I know it's like beating a dead horse at this point, but it's
I
power
know
in
it's
it.
like,
Like
but besides it being spiritually powerful, and I am going to do a journal entry on it, because people got to understand, like, it's and also with it's spiritually powerful, but it also has many health benefits.
yes,
It
especially with
lowers blood
anxiety
pressure,
and stuff.
lowers
Like
stress.
exactly, yes.
It helps with your heart. It helps with circulation. It helps with your mind. It helps
Mhm.
with depression. It's like one time, and I'm going to use notes I take because I'm always researching something, and I researched meditation. Um, and I'm interested in the brain. So they did these brain scans, and it showed like the brain in meditation and how certain parts of your brain just kind of shut down and
Mhm.
other parts of your brain are more active. But it
Mm.
puts your brain in a state of rest so that you can rest all that extra clatter that going through
Yeah.
your mind all day, especially for
Mhm.
us who have like a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of, I call it stinking
Mhm.
thinking, depression, anxiety,
Yes.
there's just these feelings and these things going through your head all day.
Yeah.
So, um, also, I just went down and I did research and I just found all the health benefits, and the health benefits are insane.
Mhm.
And I believe that meditation, because when I first started my journey, I said my journey, is no secret. It's on all past episodes, but I have an extensive history of depression,
Yeah.
and how I was able to be weaned off of medication just by meditating, praying, and just kind of taking care of my well-being, meditating,
Yeah.
praying, learning how to clear my thoughts, learning how
Mhm.
to center myself, ground myself, calm down.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a medication for depression since 2018.
Mm.
Not one. I have my I had my moments of depression,
Yeah.
but they have not gotten so low to where I had to be put on
Mhm.
medication again or medicated. And that's just simply by taking care of my mind, my spirit, and my body, which I need to
Mhm.
improve a little more. But I've been eating better, I'm slimming down a little bit.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Mhm.
So Mo,
Yeah.
if people want to get a hold of you for your services, also everybody, y'all know how I get down. All her information is going to be in the description if y'all want to hit her up. If people want to find you and contact you, how can they?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Facebook if you want to. Everything is at High Siddity Hippie. So I put it in my little name. Y'all can see it. But yeah. Is it okay if I backtrack to what you were saying about the brain and stuff?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cause I was thinking about, should I say something or should I not say something?
No, girl, this is like an open platform. Talk about what you want. And I'm sorry, because sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that be interested in this stuff. I'm like
No,
amazed with neurology and
just
neurotheology.
science in
And
general. Like science is really
I'm a
like
science
magic.
geek.
Me too. And I feel
That just
like
so happens to be spiritual, and the two often bat heads. There's this
exactly
little bitty gray area where they kind of come together, and that's where
they
I like to say,
do. That's been my goal since I was like in freaking 8th grade. Like I wanted my tree house in the forest, and I want to teach people about spirituality and science and how they're like intertwined, especially kids, because that's like when it's crucial to learn about that type of stuff. So anytime you get to going on your little rampages with that or your rants, I'll be right there in the comments like, "Go Jazz!" Like, what else you learn about the brain? Like, it's a lot of cool stuff that people don't study. Like one of my favorite disorders was the DID. And I just like went into a rabbit hole because I just feel like they're superhumans. It's people that speak different languages when they switch alters. It's people who have different allergies. How when you switch to a different personality, your body is now allergic to something? You're tapping into something. That's crazy to me. But yeah, like and another thing I wanted to get on was about how you said you were kind of like focusing on yourself, like, in the Bible, I think it says something. I don't really know much about the Bible, y'all, so don't crucify me, but I think it says something like God is a jealous God or something like that. I feel like the God within us is a little jealous, but intentionally, like, you be a little jealous of other people having fun because you just want to have fun. Like, it's just telling you more about yourself. It's not like your insides are trying to control you. Stop fighting with yourself. Just be authentic. Like, you're gonna keep fighting with yourself. You're gonna keep being in a state of hell. You're gonna keep living this treacherous life. It's gonna be treacherous.
yes. Oh my gosh. I want to piggyback on DID. For those who don't know, DID is dissociative identity disorder, aka they used to call it multiple personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And what got me down that rabbit hole was because they said that people that are mediums, they tend to check off. They have like a scale that they go by, and if you
Mm-hmm.
check off, a certain amount of numbers of
Yeah.
those checks, there's a possibility that you could have DID.
Mm-hmm.
So I found this article, this journal that was saying that people that practice mediumship that are mediums have a lot of characteristics that people with DID have. And
Yeah.
I said, because we naturally channel. So
We
I was like,
do. We
I think the
do.
only difference is that we have more control over it
Mm-hmm.
than some people with DID do. And don't get me wrong, some people with DID, they have more control of their lives now.
Yeah.
But some do not. And some they're not aware of when they're kind of switching personalities and stuff like that. Some are, so don't come beat me up, anybody with DID.
Yeah.
I'm still learning and I'm still studying. But some people don't. But with mediums, we're able to live a regular life, and we kind of know, we know when we're being channeled and we know when we're speaking. We may forget what we say sometimes, but it's not like I'm talking to you right now, Jasmine, and then I'm Becky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So
That's
yeah.
crazy. I was thinking that too. Like, I was thinking that like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, dang, sometimes I do be feeling like I just be going to different personalities, especially if I'm doing like a medium reading and like that person energy is so strong that it feels like I'm doing their mannerisms and stuff now. Like I'm sitting like them or like, whatever the case may be. And I know some mediums do tap into having their whole body channel, which I do want to get into like maybe in the future, but it'll probably be like with my spirit guides and like ancestors. But I just think it's cool because it just shows you how, like, again, how powerful we are and that our bodies are like a vessel. And then it ties to like science, like the energy can get cold, the atoms can slow down, like it can speed up, like Oh my god, it's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all.
The brains of mediums, we act the brain reacts very similar to people with schizophrenia and multiple personality disorder.
Yeah,
It
for
just
sure. It just got to. It just got. I'm just a little crazy. Just a little
And I just
crazy.
think that the difference is the information that we give is accurate. So what I did was I studied the neurotransmitters, the main neurotransmitters like dopamine and stuff like that. But I also studied the gates.
Mm.
There are gates like glutamine and stuff like that. There are gates, and the way those gates move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and the glutamine is like I can't think of the other one. I could be saying that one wrong, but those are I call them the gatekeepers. Like they open up the gates
Open
so
up
that
the cells.
glutamine can come
Yeah.
in and go out. They open
Right.
up. They're like the gatekeepers. But
Mm-hmm.
I realized like there's three different gates. It's like an A, B, and C. There's probably more gates than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna dive too deep because I'm still a student. I'm still learning. But it's just dope the way it works. I'm like, okay, like what's the slight difference? You know what I
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
mean? But let me stop because I can talk about this issue.
No, for real. You know us. We could be on the phone for freaking 4 hours if
We can.
I'm
Like,
telling y'all. I call Jazz for everything. Like I'm really about to start a women's circle. I really am in my city. I just feel like it's so important. Like, of course, my inspiration is Queen Afua. Like, hats off to her. Like,
I'm doing her journal right now, her Sacred Women. I got the journal in the book. I'm doing that now.
I literally had a dream. I watched one interview. Well, I watched another interview, but I watched one interview with her recently. I had a dream she was walking me around this wellness center. It was a castle. It was so beautiful. Like, it was so beautiful and healing. We had our own buses and stuff in the back. Like, it was like a school. Like, I remember her walking me to the classes that I would be going to. I would be learning about the herbs, and I would be like, it was amazing. I'm like, I hope that's real. It's real somewhere. Like,
Yeah, I really want to go to one of her events. I
mhm.
do. If she still has them. Last I checked, she did, but I'm not sure. But I love, her work. I love her books.
Yeah,
I've been watching her for a long time.
it's crucial
Definitely.
that we dive into our feminine energy. I fought that for a long time.
Me
Growing
too.
up around masculine women and just other men, it's like, what's so empowering about being a woman? You know, it's everybody need to be in here with their hoodie on, getting it. Like, that's how I felt. And now
I'm
it's like,
happy that you're discovering this at 22, 23. You know what I mean?
yeah, me
Because
too.
I was almost 40. I was a whole dude out here.
For
my ex,
forever. I was a
my ex used to tell
homeboy
me, Jazz,
forever.
take your dick off. That's what he used to tell me. Take your dick off. He used to be like, Jazz, take your dick off. No, Jazz,
Oh my
take your dick off.
god. No, for real. For
I'm
real.
getting better. I'm getting better. My
It
boyfriend, I'm
stresses
like,
us
am I
out
too masculine? He be like, sometimes
just a little bit. I think it
that's
makes us
better than
sicker.
like, yeah, girl, chill out.
I definitely think it makes us sicker as women. Like, we just hold all of that energy down there, and the wounds need to be Yanni steamed. They need to be loved. They need to be prayed over. They need to be healed, replenished, all of that stuff. I've been trying to get rid of some things. I felt like I had some cysts or something. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to the doctor, but I just feel like something is off. And I'm going to do some herbal research. I'm going to give me some medicines. And the next time I had my cycle, I felt great. I felt way better. So I see the results. If y'all out here healing yourself holistically, please be consistent, because a lot of y'all are in y'all 40s and 50s and thinking that you're supposed to be regenerating like you in your 20s again. No, it's going to take you a little bit longer. You're going to have to take the soursop. You're going to have to take the turmeric. You're going to have to take all of that stuff and the sea moss and everything, and be consistent and let it build up. And then you go a day without it, you'll see.
Disclaimer, everybody. If you really feel like something is wrong, we are not
We're
medical
not
professionals.
medical.
Seek the advice of a healthcare
Please.
professional. And this is what I would say, because I've been working in healthcare for like 16, 17 years. If you're going to treat yourself or, do more natural stuff, use it for diagnostic purposes. I would say that,
Mm-hmm.
like if you need, if like, go get your scans, go get
Yeah.
your mammograms,
For
Go get
sure.
your scans. You know what I'm saying? Just use it
Mm-hmm.
for diagnostic purposes, because that gives you a gauge of where you at. Like, go get your blood
Yeah.
pressure. You can buy your
Mm-hmm.
blood stuff, or
Yeah.
get. I always get my, at least once or twice a year, I get my blood levels checked. Like,
Mm-hmm.
see what my white blood cell, my red count, my platelets are looking like.
Yeah.
All that other
Definitely.
stuff. I get a mammogram once a year. Giving my age
Mm-hmm.
away. I have a mammogram once a year, and then I get a since I have a mass on my pelvis, I gotta get like a pelvic ultrasound every year just to
Mm-hmm.
make sure it's stable and it
Yeah.
hasn't grown or anything big city. And then you gotta get your ovaries looked at to make sure you don't have like I got a cyst there, and they kind of
Mm-hmm.
watch it. And
Yeah.
it's been the same size for like 100 years, but I gotta go get it checked. So
Yeah.
I would say that the homeopathic and the natural healing, it works and is very, very, very real. But I will also advise that if you feel like something is off around with your body, at least for diagnostic reasons,
No, seriously.
just go get scanned or go get looked at
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
For sure.
But like she said, like Mo said, if you're going to treat yourself, you need to be persistent. Consistent, not persistent. Consistent. Like if
Yeah.
you're gonna do your shower stop or whatever you're gonna do, make sure you're doing it every day or however it's
Recommended.
advised to do
Yeah.
so.
Mm.
And also, I do want to put that disclaimer out there. And I'm sorry, Mo, I just got to do a
No, you
disclaimer.
good.
I do want to put the disclaimer that these herbs are medicines too. Look at the side effects and make sure some of these side effects aren't like going to be adverse with anything else that you take. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I do natural herbal healings, I got all types of pharmaceutical books. I got friends that are doctors and nurse practitioners that I
Yeah.
speak with because I want to make sure ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing going to cause
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
adverse.
If you got high blood pressure, you trying to take some libido stuff as a male or anybody, you might need to watch that. That stuff is gonna make your heart rate go up. It's gonna make your blood pressure go up. So you gotta watch certain things. The job I do, we have to a lot of people come in for our herbs and for our supplements. We have a lot of holistic healing there. And I just see so many of my people coming in with that savior complex still, that they come in and like, what's gonna help me? The doctor said I got, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, calm down. You're not dead today. You're not dying today. Like, let's figure out, let's research. We all should research, find the joy and the fun of being a child again, and figuring things out and getting those answers because they're there, you
That
know.
part.
And like you said, go get that checkup, because at least it'll give you somewhere to start. It'll give you clarity. It'll give you peace, because you might be stressing about some things you may not have, whatever the case may be.
And I just got to know what to treat,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to know where to focus in. Like,
where to focus in. And, and look, how can I say this without stepping on toes? Like I had a friend tell me that she spoke with, like somebody, magical or that practices, and they spoke of something of the breast,
mm-hmm,
and they gave her some treatments that she could do to take care of herself. But what I told her was like, yeah, they spoke of something of the breast, and the information may very well be, accurate. We have the ability to see a lot of things,
mm-hmm.
but go see what it is so you know how to treat it. And I
Yeah,
mean, so I did talk her into going, and she did go, and she did have something in her breast.
mm-hmm,
The practitioner was correct. You know what I mean? She did have something in her breast. It was indeed breast cancer, but it was able to be removed locally.
mm-hmm.
She had
That's
to
great.
take like some chemo pills for a little while.
Yeah,
She decided to go the medication route. She didn't have to. There probably would have been other ways to heal, but she chose the medication route. But like I told her, like, it was good to have that practitioner because they pointed you in a direction you could go to, because by
yeah,
palpating, you couldn't feel it. You couldn't feel
mm-hmm,
nothing. She's like, I don't feel nothing, but he said there was something in my breast.
yeah,
But when she went and got it diagnosed, it was something there. You
mm-hmm.
see what I mean?
Yeah,
So what I'm saying is that there's a balance.
for sure. That's
Use
that
it too. Like,
spirituality and that science again. Like, the herbs
I
is
do
good
I
for
do
their
a lot of
medicine, but
natural
the
healing,
science,
but I
yeah,
still go get a physical every 6 months. I go get myself checked out. I get my mammogram once a year. I get my pelvic scan. You know
mm-hmm,
what I mean? I get my lupus looked at. I get my blood work. I get that stuff. I don't
mm-hmm.
take no medications from none of that no more. I do a lot of natural healing, but I still go just
Yeah,
to make sure my numbers are
or aligned and stuff, and everything's okay.
that part.
Mm-hmm. I know that's right. Let them know.
Yeah, it's a balance, you know.
Yeah.
And I always tell people that are healing themselves, like, you know, you should do both.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, if you have insurance. If you don't, there's
Yeah.
different. But there's all types of medical services out here that be offering stuff. It just depends on what
Mm-hmm.
city you live in and what they got. If you
Yeah.
live in Cincinnati, call me. I got you. I'll tell you where to go.
I
I know where you go in my city.
know that's right.
Yeah. So look, we're getting ready to do the bonus reads. And the way we do is we start from Aries and we go all the way to Pisces. And we just get a message for each sign. So it's a quick message and it's not long. She's like, Dad, that's a lot. I promise you, Mo,
No, that's lit. That's so lit. Like,
it
I
don't
love
take
that.
long. It don't take long at all. So what I usually do is I give the message first and you follow me with your message.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Aries. So Aries. So Aries, I feel like, and this looks so specific. I feel like you may have received some news that you know that's bothering you, and it could possibly be from like someone in the past. I do feel like this is a past relationship. And I feel like Aries, you're trying to move on, and somebody from the past comes back and they give you some information that you know that's really bothersome to you. I do feel like this person's being an ass, honestly. And I feel like they're looking to destruct like what you already have going on, or they're looking to cause issues in what you already have it on. I feel like what they're pulling on you is more of a control mechanism type of thing. So it can be like an ex coming back to say that you know they miss you or make you feel guilty for moving on with your life or anything like that. I just feel like I also feel like this person been watching you. They've been watching every single move you make. They're just like in desperation to get you back, and it's just kind of causing you to feel a little ways about everything that's going on. My advice for you would be to I mean that block button powerful. I would say whoever this person is or whoever this ex is, you should block and let them go. I do feel like there's certain aspects of this relationship that you haven't let go of yet, but you moved on. So I think that you probably need to kind of reset and look at some of your options and how you want to operate, whether you want to let this stuff go so you can truly move on all the way, or do you want to stay where you are, which is this place of discomfort.
Okay. So I feel a little bit of a different energy for Aries. I feel that some Aries are in a energy of vacation. I feel like some people have some vacations planned. Because I'm seeing beaches and I'm seeing starfish in the sand. But it could be they need to block that person and go ahead and just go clear their mind, like they need a getaway or something. But I'm feeling big vacation energy for you all. And if you are in a cold space right now, like where you live is kind of cold, I think that you are more attracted to like heat, or you want to go somewhere where it's warm. So I would be
The
vacationing somewhere
beach.
there. The beach.
Moon is
AKA.
in Aries. I'm always wanting to go to the beach.
Yeah. And like the beach is also like where you're going to release a lot of things too. So I don't see you at the beach like out there playing volleyball and that stuff. Like I see you more like intimate and like more connected and like chilling and peaceful. Um,
Play volleyball too.
yeah, you can, but you might at the end of the night. Like I see like the sun going down on the beach. Like it's like more relaxed, more reflective with the water, like emotional, like the water type thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I see for Aries.
Aries, take the my boyfriend in the Aries. You taking me on vacation, baby? Where we
I
going?
was to say you about to go somewhere.
Girl, I'm going to go somewhere.
We out here. I'm tagging along.
And my moon is in Aries. We outside.
Yeah, we outside for sure.
Taurus.
Taurus.
Ooh, this is for a female. I pulled the health card and I pulled the connect with your womb. Connect with your womb.
Oh.
So Taurus, I'm gonna cut it right there. Taurus, if you are a female, I would say what Mo said, you probably need to do some work with your womb. Or you might want to go get looked at. But there's somebody out here who's got the health card connected with their womb. Also, to me, this is also a call for you to connect more with the feminine sides of yourself, and this can be for all Tauruses. This can be a call for you to, connect with the softer and feminine sides of yourself. You've been too hard for too long, so you're not really actually balancing the energies properly.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree with that. I got my Marilyn Monroe purse here. It's a little dirty, y'all, so don't judge me. But you see how she is? I literally closed my eyes and saw her again, but it was like flashing this time, like paparazzi. And I feel like that's where tourists are right now, where they just like, and they need to be in that, that Beyonce energy, for real, for real. Yeah, like for real. And now just thinking about it, a lot of tourist females I know can be a little on the masculine side. So tap in, ladies. No masculine shaming here, though. No masculine.
Them Taurus females, they don't play.
They don't.
I love them though.
Me too.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini.
Oh man, I'm gonna dip out on this one. No, I'm just playing.
Gemini. So Gemini.
Okay.
You've got some abundance coming in. You've got some money coming in, and I feel like this is like money and extra expenses you have been manifesting. And when I say manifested, it could have been like you've been on your magic-ish, or you've been in meditation, or you've made some career changes or some business changes, or anything creative you've been working on is going to work in your favor. Look, I can't even. But
I was gonna say that. I'm just there.
Oh, good. But Gemini, you got some money coming in. Can I hold something, please? Can I borrow $50?
Hold a 5 or something. I am getting a different energy for Geminis, not because I'm biased, but this is the truth.
Oh no, two things could be true at the same time. That's what I like about this.
Yeah.
Or you could be talking to a different Gemini. So no.
Yeah,
no, this is fine. Yeah.
But I definitely feel like you guys are just in a spot where you have to make a decision. And it could be with the money and stuff that you are receiving on how you want to spend it or something. But I feel like you've been contemplating something on how to go about something or how to move about something. Now, my advice, love. Follow where the love is. I feel like you get this certain feeling. It's kind of like a smell. Like you can smell where the love is. What? My candle just started sizzling. I'm so confused. I don't know if I can hear
it. You wanted to stay out. You wanted to stay out of Gemini. Your candle was like, nope. Bring that ass. Bring that ass.
That is so crazy. But yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like you need to follow where the love is. You need to get what you want.
I think that's for you too. Cancer.
All right, end it. No, I'm just playing. Cancer. Okay. Okay.
So Cancer. Quit cancering and get on out here and have fun. Start enjoying yourself. You've been closed in too long. Like, get out. My Cancer isn't rising. Are they talking to me? But get out and have fun, Cancer. Our rising's a Cancer.
It was the drift up.
Yeah, I said, put me in moody. I want y'all to like enjoy yourselves. Y'all are taking things too seriously right now.
Yeah. That's how I feel too. Oh, I'm sorry. You finished?
I'm done. I'm sorry,
but yeah, that's how I feel with the Cancers, because as soon as we said Cancers, I heard that song. think it's Beyonce and Sean Paul, maybe like, baby boy, you stay on my mind. So I think you got somebody,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
crushing on you or something. You stand on somebody's mind.
I think you
And I do feel like you need to stop taking things so serious, because I feel like maybe when you talk to somebody, it's like all or nothing sometimes, and it's like just kind of have fun with the situation, because this person is feeling you too. Like, don't be scared, but see how you can love from a place that's not hurting. You know, like that. You know, love from a place that's not hurt or trauma. Just try it. Just try it.
That's hard to do too, ain't
Yeah,
it?
that's why I ain't doing it right now. We'll resume later. We'll pick this back up later.
That part, Mo. That part.
Good luck
Mo,
though, y'all.
Mo, you are the bomb. I need you to remember that.
Thank you.
You are the bomb, and you need to tell yourself this all the time. Like, I'm the bomb.
Girl, I'm trying. That imposter syndrome be like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
You are the bomb, and you beautiful. You the bomb. You need to quit playing. Okay, where we at? Leo.
Leo.
Hmm.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So Leo, I feel like you've been damn. I feel like you've been missing somebody, Leo. That this and I'm trying to get away from this subject, and the carp is like, nope, talk about it.
Hey,
I'm,
okay.
I'm like, let me go, let me flip. Let me go. Oh, oh. So I feel like you've been missing somebody. It's probably somebody you haven't talked to in a while, probably somebody from your past, probably a connection that ended or something didn't work on, but you're feeling kind of lonely. Honestly, Leo, I think it's probably a situation that you probably got mad and said, bump you, I'm out, forget you, instead of that person be like, no, please, please. It was like, okay. And now you're sitting there like, damn, why they say okay like that? They're supposed to fight for me. So you called they bluff and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So my advice to you, Leo, would be this. You made. I'm sorry, spirit is funny. My advice, my advice to you, Leo, would be: you made your bed, so you gotta lay in it, baby.
Yeah.
That's your
I'm,
advice.
I'm I'm so glad you said it before I started saying something, because I'm like, I feel like you might talk to that person again, but I don't know if they're gonna be open to
Yeah.
wanting to open that connection again. And the first thing I heard when we said Leo was, stop all that damn lying. Like, I heard it like a grandma said it. So I don't know if somebody grandma be telling them that, but that's how it came through. And then I heard something about cooking. So I don't know if some of y'all like to cook, or y'all haven't been able to cook for yourself lately, but I would tap into that too. Feel a little love with yourself, especially after you might get rejected. Just go and cook you a nice dinner and have you some wine, because somebody
I
is
know
going
y'all can't really see it because it's my little handwriting, but this person is going to message you in a month.
to love yourself in the meanwhile.
Lick your wounds. It's all right, Leo.
Strength part energy.
It'll feel better, babe. It'll feel better. Virgo.
All right. I heard Virgo, hell no.
So Virgo. So Virgo, I think I feel like the advice that the cards are giving me with regarding you is to be more positive. Like be more in a positive mindset. I feel like Virgo lately you've been, you're thinking been a little bit thinking. And I feel like you need to surround your self with friends that have positive thinking. I feel like some of the people around you, their minds are in the right place. They're thinking negatively and they're kind of holding you down. So I think you need to surround yourself with people that you are more in sync with, especially when it comes to raising your vibration or finding yourself in better situations. And that's my message for Virgo.
No, I definitely agree with that. I feel like you've been holding yourself in a box. I see like a spirit in a box. and you haven't been able to like let your hair down, let yourself expand, and the people around you are in blocks and y'all just all blocked up by each other. Like, it's just, you need to be expressive. You do need to get around people who are going to bring that creativity out of you, because I feel like you have this eccentric or like ethereal feel about you, and the people around you are not that. Like, it's like, it's like crystals and ratchetness. Like, you can hold on to both, but like, you can't be around one or the other too much. You know, too much of something. You know what they say. Whatever. Get out here and find you some good people. Be around good people. Don't be afraid to cut off these people or stop hanging with them. You're gonna get the backlash from that. They're gonna call you fake. They're gonna feel how they feel, but you're doing it for you. And if people truly cared about you, they would want to see you doing what's best for you. So.
That part. Libra, 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 Libra.
Okay, Libra.
So Libra, somebody want to hook up with you. I done pulled like 5 cards in the sex. So somebody wants to, I don't know if it's I feel like it's an old flame from the past because I got the reconciliation card too. But somebody out here, Libra, is really digging you. They checking you out. They like the way you look. They like the way you move. They want to get with you. I do feel like you already know this person. You may have had an encounter with them in the past, but something within you is hesitant to like link up with this person, or be with this person. But on the other hand, some of you may consider this person like a weakness. My advice for you would be to, before you make any decisions about opening up to this person or this individual sexually, um, see how it plays out. If I was you, I'd wait. I wouldn't do anything impulsive right now at the moment.
Okay, Libra. Okay, for Libra, I got that you guys have been like like drowning yourself in other things. Like, I don't know if y'all play video games or y'all drink or y'all smoke, or like, I'm feeling like some escape energy here, but I also feel like this is who you are. Like, you live like a mundane life or something. Like, you just do the same stuff every day. Um and I don't even know if that's a good or a bad thing, because some just makes me feel like that's just how y'all are. But it's like, are you not gonna like experience your life? So that could be what Jazz is talking about, like maybe plugging in into your real life and paying attention. Like, people actually like you, like you're a real person, you're in the world, like there's real things to do, there's things to build, connections to have, besides just like drifting off. You know, maybe some of that grounding energy will help.
Mm-hmm. Scorpio.
Oh
So
man.
this is for Scorpio. This is for somebody that's in a connection. If somebody is in a connection and you're a Scorpio, then there's some secret deceptive energy going on around you. And I feel like for some of y'all, like something is just not right about this person. Something within this person. I just feel like they're not being 100, or I don't feel like they're being honest. It's just something not right about this person. So my advice for you, Scorpio, would be to trust yourself. Scorpios are very intuitive. You have a great sense of intuition. You be feeling stuff when stuff don't feel right. If you meet somebody and you feel like something's not right with that person, then more than likely something is not right with that person.
Okay, what about for the singles? There ain't no connection.
Mm.
You know, it's my sign, so I'm trying to see what's up.
Single Scorpios. Y'all about to meet somebody. Y'all about to be in a connection. Yep. Yep. I feel like, ooh, it's gonna be somebody from your past. Sorry. Single Scorpios, I feel like yeah.
Y'all gotta stop asking questions. That's what y'all need to learn. Take that from the video. Don't ask nothing else. Don't ask.
I feel like for you single Scorpios, you're gonna make a connection, and it may be somebody from your past, and I think it's gonna be somebody that ended with pretty badly. It didn't end correctly, so it could have been some hurt feelings around it. But this person may come back. I'm sorry.
Red flag.
I'm sorry. You asked. I
1
don't know.
star. Would not recommend.
This was a lie.
No, I'm playing. I'm playing. You know I love the truth. Lay it on me thick. Okay. I will say for Scorpios, I feel like y'all beefing up y'all energy right now. Kind of like what we talked about with that protection and stuff. Cause I just looked at my Oreos and I see the double stuffed, and that's how I feel like y'all life is right now. It's double stuffed. Like it's gonna take off. Like things is really doing what it's supposed to be doing. So good luck with whatever y'all got going on, because I feel like it's definitely finna go up another level. Yeah, that's literally how they're stacked on the box. Look at she real, y'all. She a real psychic.
Okay. Saggies. That's my sign.
Who? Oh, Saggies. Okay.
I am a Saggy.
Okay, Sag. Okay. You want me to go first for Sag, or you want to go first for Sag?
You can go first, dear.
Okay, so Sagittarius, I feel like y'all are getting lit at nighttime, because I keep hearing I get alive in the nighttime, or I come alive or something nighttime. So I think that y'all should be. It's cycles in life, okay, y'all. That's why I say I don't do nothing every day, because sometimes it's just better to do certain things when it's better to do that. And right now, it's better for y'all to just be going on late night car rides. Like I wouldn't be doing nothing for longer than like 3 to 4 hours, but like 2 hours out the night straight, just embrace it. I don't know, it's something magical up in there for y'all. Like I see you speeding in a car on the highway, like listening to your favorite music and just like letting your hair down, and then waking up the next morning going to work like you was not outside. So I would embrace the energy.
I have been outside lately. I have been outside. So oh, that's what when you do with another fire sign, you're gonna be outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so Saggy, the I think right now, it's definitely a time for balance, and it's funny because the tarot card for Sagittarius is the Temperance card, and the Temperance is about patience and balance. You know, Sagittarians, you've been living it up a little bit more, but
Get up
you
and go to
know,
work in the morning.
right. Make sure, like, even though you're having fun and enjoying yourself, and some of y'all, y'all got like y'all having fun with your girlfriends and with your buddies, and then some of y'all got some spiciness in your relationships. For those Saggies that are in a relationships, those are going to be going to the next level. But there's a but. Some of you Saggies, you baby, like, how can I say it? Watch how much fun you're having and watch your spending. Balance it out. You might be moving and doing more than you can really like. I'm not gonna get this right. You might be doing more than can really do right now. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna end up crashing, Saggy. So make sure. My advice for you, Sagittarius, is to get more rest and balance out. You having fun and living life and living to the thrill. Like Mo said, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then wake up and get back into reality. For me, I'm a Sagittarian. I've been in my little honeymoon phase, so I've just been having a blast. But it's funny that these cards fell out, because yesterday me and him had a conversation, and he was like, we were just like, okay, this week we get back to business. We done had fun for months and months. We just spent a lot of money. We done been out of town a few times. We done been to parties. This week we're getting to business and we're saving. So next time I come into town, we're gonna have some movie nights in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or we're gonna go to the park or go down and sit on the river, because we both like to be outside of nature, stuff like that. But all that money spending and doing all this extra stuff, it's time to buckle down and like get back to business. So I think it's just important, Saggies, that y'all kind of balancing y'all fun with stuff that you gotta handle and you gotta do.
Yeah. Okay,
Saggy. Sagittarius. Cappy.
Capricorns.
Capricorn, the first thing I got is you need a vacation. That's the card I pulled. You need a vacation. Also, some Cappies, you might, there's two storylines I'm getting. Some of you might be meeting somebody new. I'm sorry, I gotta say something to Cappies too. Hold on. But some of you might be meeting somebody new. And what they're saying is make sure you're paying attention to the red flags, because I feel like for some of you Capricorns, y'all coming out of some deep sad, like y'all been sad. So y'all coming out from periods of like deep sadness, or maybe feeling alone, and you're starting to open up to let people in. But some of these people that might start to follow, you got to kiss a few frogs. It might not be right. So make sure you're paying attention to some of those red flags that don't resonate with you, and you're leaving when it's appropriate, or you're passing up on things because for some Cappies in particular, I feel like you wear your heart on your shoulder, and you just some people can't help it. Your heart's just right here. So you got to be careful, who you let in, because you probably don't have the emotional ability to kind of shield yourself. So I would say that if you're vulnerable, you're just not opening up, and somebody's showing a lot of red flags, like not returning calls or sending you up, or anything that may trigger or bother you, you might want to take a step back and kind of reflect on the situation.
Okay, Capricorns, I feel like you guys do need to pay attention to things that make you feel uncomfortable. Pay attention to your body, how it reacts, and pay attention to how you emotionally react to certain things and what triggers you and why it's triggering you. And Jazz, I'm raw. I don't know really how to filter myself. Like, y'all need to stop lying. I do feel like y'all are capping. Capricorn. Like, you are capping right now.
My 7-year-old says cappuccino. Well, she's 8 now. No, she'll be 8 tomorrow. Cappuccino.
Y'all out here cappuccinoing it up. And I don't like that. I don't, because it's really just putting you in a state of like false identity too. Like when you look at yourself in the mirror, you know what you're really doing, and you know what you shouldn't be doing, and you just out here doing stuff you should not be doing. So I think that the people who maybe get under your skin, or these connections you may have that make you feel uncomfortable, is you needing to reflect back on yourself on certain things that need to change about you, because you may be making other people uncomfortable.
That part. That's a good one.
Absolutely.
Aquarius.
Okay.
Aquarians, y'all have been working hard. It's been all work for you. And you need to get some rest. And I honestly, I'm gonna shift a little bit. I think this is about relationship.
Yeah.
I think relationship that some of y'all are in. And I think, and it's funny because I had this talk with my friend and her boyfriend earlier. It was funny, and she'll be coming on here soon. But they were arguing, and it came to me to tell them. I said, relationships are they're like plants. I said you got to water them so they can grow. You got to take care of them. And I said I felt like he was underwatering it, and she was overwatering the plant. And she's an Aquarius. I mean, she was just working overboard to just kind of make this relationship work, and he wasn't doing anything at all. And everybody's blaming each other, and I'm like, well, you overwatering the plant, and he underwatering the plant. They both killed. Those are plant killers, both of them. You can overwater a plant and kill it, or you can underwater a plant and kill it. Either way it goes, those are plant killers. So, for these specific Aquarians that are in a relationship or connection, take a step back. Or what's the word? Fall back. I'm not saying you got to end it or completely walk away or nothing like that, but fall back and give that person some time to go through what they're going through, or give them some time to step up and show you that they're interested in you or they want to be with you.
I'm definitely feeling the same energy. I think it's like some Aquarians need to flip flop. If you are more focused on your relationship, fall back, get on your business. If you focus on your business, fall back, get on your relationship. Because some of y'all need some intimacy, need to rest, need to be just loved on a little bit. And some of y'all need to stop doing too much and do too much with your business. So I definitely agree. That's what I got for Aquarius.
Pisces. And you know what, y'all? Next time I'm gonna go in a different order. I know poor Pisces like I'm always last. You ain't gonna be last next time. I promise, Pisces.
Pisces. Um, that's funny you said that.
You go first.
It's funny you said that because that's how I feel about Pisces. I really do. That's how I feel. I feel like y'all are coming out of this energy where y'all have just cared for everybody else. Now, I'm hearing year. So I don't know if it's next year or like one more foundational year for you. But I feel like in the years to come, especially in this next year, like by 2025, you're going to be straight. Um, you guys, y'all gonna start eating first. It's gonna be time for y'all to eat first. And I think it's because y'all change y'all perspectives. Like y'all stop doing certain things for certain people. Like stop being as available. And I don't think it was intentional. I think what happened is like you started trying to work more to help those people, but since you worked more, you was less available. So you got used to not being around those people and
Right.
stuff. Um So yeah, you really ended up like playing yourself. Like jokes on you, God got you. Like now you eat first. That's how I feel. So I'm happy for y'all for sure.
Pisces, yo, and why my stuff kind of aligned with yours. Pisces, I feel like you get ready to come out of a negative time in your life, and I feel like whatever this low point or this negative point is in your life, I feel like it's somewhere that you've been for a long time, and you're gonna come out of it. Like, and I feel like over time, once you come out of it, I feel like you're gonna manifest a great relationship. You know, you're gonna call in the perfect partner. It's gonna be sparks. It's gonna be love. It's gonna be magic. You're gonna start doing some healing. There's a specific Pisces out here. I think that likes music. And music is healing to this Pisces. And whoever this Pisces, they love music. And for you or the small group of y'all, vibe to your music. If your music makes you feel good and it helps you to raise the vibration of your thoughts, I would say do that, but this negative, this low space that you're in, you can come out of that, Pisces. I mean, you could come out of it whenever you're ready, but I
Yeah.
think that eventually you're gonna come out of this energy by force.
Mm-hmm.
But Pisces, I'm telling y'all, I know y'all ain't gonna like, you know how chaos is.
Yeah.
It don't feel good when you're in the middle of it, when you feel like everything is being ripped away and the building's being torn down and all that other stuff. But just remember, like, have you ever like been somewhere, lived somewhere, and all the old rundown building gets knocked down, and it's
Yeah.
just a mess. There's brick everywhere. There's
Yes.
dust. There's brick. It's a mess. But then when you go back, like some months later, the new building is immaculate. It's
Yes.
beautiful, larger. It's state of the art. It has all the bells and whistles. How are they gonna put that state of the art building right there if that old broke down, plumbing
Mm-hmm.
messed up, electrical problems, all types of stuff? The foundation is cracked, the building is leaning over.
Yeah.
How would you put the state of the art building there if that old building is still there?
And don't be caught up on how you made memories in the old building, because that's what I'm feeling too. Like, don't be walking through the new building like the old building used to be here, and that old building wasn't gonna make it. It wasn't gonna make it 5 years. Like, you gotta go now. It's okay. Look
You
at
know
the
what
new
I'm
building.
saying? If there wasn't history, then he or she be history.
Mm.
I think a lot of y'all cling on to history. Y'all cling on to the past because it was a past, and at one time it was good. Maybe y'all been together 15 years, but out of that 15 years, 5 years been good, and 10 years just been jacked up straight, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all been sticking around because y'all had 5 good years.
Yeah.
What's outweighing what?
Yeah. That's just a side note. That's kind of how I've been feeling too, because I've been going back into like Egyptian studies and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, the past is important, but it's like I reincarnated now. If I was there at that time, I probably want to live a different life. I wouldn't want to come back and do exactly what I did in that lifetime. Like, I want to experience a new richness, a new me. So experience the new you. You came here for a new experience. You want to experience a new life, new days, new people, new food, all that.
Mm,
So
new
let
food,
yourself embrace the newness.
the
And
newness.
as far as the music, I had something to say about that too. For y'all that like ride wave, because that's what I keep hearing in my head, Pisces.
Why was I hearing that too?
That's not the music we talking about. I'm sorry. I know you love Rod. I know you love him and he know your story and y'all just all been through it. So baby, like minimize it a little bit, please, because it's so loud. It's so loud in my head. Like heart been broke so many times. I'm hurt. That's why you sad.
That
You keep saying
song
the
was
same
literally
thing.
playing in my head. Yeah, mama.
Yes, yes, that's crazy. So we definitely talking to somebody because baby, you're the wrap it up.
Turn it off. It's okay. That ain't about to be your life no more, boo. Pisces, you
It's
gonna be on.
not.
Yeah, she gonna be happy.
Rod is rich now. Okay, go get rich. Go be rich, please.
Oh gosh, that's so funny.
it's
I want to
so
thank.
accurate.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Oh my gosh, Mo, you are amazing.
No,
You are so
that's you for real.
amazing.
I really appreciate you,
And we
y'all.
always have fun when we talk. Oh my goodness, we always have
Every
fun when we
time,
talk. We the best. So
every
look,
call she
y'all.
does it.
All her information is going to be in this bio. I don't get frequent readings anymore. I don't even get any at all for real. But if I do, I go to her. I don't go to too many different people anymore. There's very few people that I go to anymore. So she comes to me highly recommended. Highly recommended. So hit her up, get your read on.
Call
Or
me if you need someone to talk to. Call me satisfaction guarantee.
okay, guys, don't forget to love on yourselves every day. Look
Every
in
day.
that mirror. I love myself. Tell yourself you love yourself 11 times in the morning. Tell yourself you love yourself 11 times at night before you go to bed. Give yourself grace. Forgive yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. And remember, we all powerful. We're all gifted. We're all magical. And that's everybody. So
Mm-hmm.
always keep that in mind.
Yeah, hit us up too if y'all got questions. Y'all need somebody to talk to us on. We here. We not on a high horse. We on earth just like you. So we work it out together.
Mhm. Quick announcement before I go. I am changing the tone of this podcast. I'm still gonna have my journal entries. It will not be all spiritual. I feel like I need to talk to everybody. And I say that because my passion is I love women. I love us. For one, I love women,
Yeah.
and not in the, sexual attractive type of way, but and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just love women. I love how we know how to get shit done, how we
Yeah.
move, how we love. Um, I love women, and I'm not ashamed. I love black women. You not just
Mm-hmm.
love black folks. Period. I'm the hood, not hood, whatever. I love the black nerds, ghetto folks, sophisticated. I love all of that. I love all of us. But women in specific, I love all women. So my platform is gonna more geared more towards just real life stuff like stuff that people go through every day, because I think sometimes the issue with religion is spirituality is that this perfect picture tends to get painted, and when you
Mm-hmm.
paint these perfect pictures and you put them out there, people don't know how to handle the roughness that comes with it, or like if somebody goes through like a rough patch or something rough, they think they're cursed or they did something wrong or they're being punished by God, when at the end of the day things happen. So what I want to do is start a platform where we talk about this shit. Like stuff happens. That don't mean that you cursed. Stuff just happens. And I really think that we really need to be real about life, what the
Yeah.
spiritual life and what life looks like, and some of the work that people have to go through and some of the trials that people have to go through to get to where they are now. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
get to where I am now sitting outside in the woods humming. You know what I'm saying? It was some grunt work, okay? I had to fight.
Baby.
I I got knuckled up a little bit.
No,
I got
sister.
body slapped by spirits. Spirits, oh, you don't want to listen, that body slam abuse.
Yeah. Because when you know better, you have to actually do better. Like, it's a lot of taboo things, like suicide and stuff that people contemplate and stuff. These are topics that should be definitely discussed. A lot of things that is just taboo. So whenever you're ready to switch gears, let me hop in the car with you, because I got something I have to say. Like,
I feel that we need to show people that we human just like everybody else. I'm tired of people running around here acting like they shit don't stink. We humans like everybody else. There's a lot of high power so-called spiritual people out here making mistakes every day. Honestly, I'm just sick of talking to y'all. So we just gonna talk to everybody, and we gonna focus on people that really want to, improve spiritually or not.
yeah.
But I'm not here to put on a facade. I never put on a funk. I never been fake. Y'all can go back and listen to past episodes. I'm not afraid to admit my shit. I'm not afraid to admit who I am and any of the mistakes that I made and how many times I've had to go through hard things and, like you said, Mo, pain to get to where I am now. And I want to talk about that. And I'm inviting other women who want to talk about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm ready to tell my story on Lifetime. I'm ready. Been waiting. Been waiting. Okay.
Lifetime movie network. My story would be a mug. Ooh, child.
Mine ain't gonna air. Mine is not gonna air. They gonna delete my flash drive. For real.
My shit gonna come on at like 3:00 in the morning without kids sleep.
Yeah.
They ain't putting that shit on TV.
You know how y'all be going back and forth cracking jokes, and then somebody just say something so funny you can't even say them back. That's how I be with Jazz. Like, she up me every time, y'all. I just be crying. Like,
oh God.
No more.
You know what I mean? That stuff, that shit used to come on right before TV went off, and not MASH.
Like when they used to play the old CDs you can buy, and like you up listening to what's his name? What's the dude name that be get up? I can't think his name. What's the get on up dude? James Brown.
James
Brown TV. This little music used to slide up on the TV like 3:00 in the morning. Yeah.
Oh God.
Let's try our stories then.
On BET Uncut, come on, y'all.
Mine gonna be on Blockbusters everywhere.
I got stories, y'all. But without those stories, I wouldn't be where I am today. Y'all. I really wouldn't, y'all. Please. So embrace your past, but that's a conversation for another day. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, I love you all, and I shall talk to you all soon. Peace.
Bye, y'all.